Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition of Wildcard Weekend on EA Sports. We are just moments away from what should be an excellent matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Buffalo Bills. With that, let's get up to Buffalo. Standing by at New Era Field, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at New Era Field in Orchard Park. Today we continue on in Wildcard Weekend with a great AFC matchup between our visitors and the Buffalo Bills. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So here's the Charger offense making their way out. They're led out by their 6-foot quarterback. You may have heard of him. From Purdue, it's Drew BREES.
And when you think of Drew BREES, you think of production and you think of competitiveness. Moving around in the pocket, calling plays, you name it, he knows how to rally a team.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. And the offensive starters here for Los Angeles.
So the big question today is, how will they play?
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Working from the gun, it's BREES. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Touchback. So now the Bills getting ready for their first drive on offense. And they'll be led out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
I read something prepping for this game to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who have helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
Quickly now, here's the Buffalo offense.
So many weapons on this offense.
On third down, Vic. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now after the completion, we're going to go this one out of bounds. And now back out comes the offense. And work with me here. Is this overhyped or not? You've got a warm weather team on the road in.
That's for the weather. And then play like we always play. And as the game goes along, typically those guys out there playing, you warm up enough that it really shouldn't affect you quite the same way. Now, if that's all you talk about, if you put that in the heads of your players, oh, it'll affect them in a big way.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 3rd and 10. And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
The second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for BREES. He gets this one to Johnson. No gain at all on the play there.
Have to figure it out as this game moves on.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way.
On third down, here's the bruiser Okoye. And he gets it to the 30s of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
He's not going to get me.
Vic goes play action. Out to his left. He may try and run for this. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play.
On play action, Vick. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just play action now, Vick. He can run for it, and he will. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10.
Your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that?
on, what does that mean? Break out just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
A nice.
This is like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he'll be tackled right on the heels of that run by Johnson. Here's another 1st and 10. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So that'll back him up. Play action. BREES. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The last couple of plays, now it's 3rd and 14. From the gun, it's BREES. It's complete. It's Sproul. Swing it out left into the flat. Complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they
need to go for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Draw play, Tomlinson. And they'll get him down as he's inside.
We got 3, we got 3, we got 3.
On 2nd down, Tomlinson. And brought down, but not before they're inside.
They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Here's Tomlinson, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 5-yard touchdown run. Complex block, keep to your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back? They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. BREES now to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
On 2nd and 9, Vick nowhere to escape, and he goes to the sack. They'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Here's Vick. Drops this off to Tomlinson, complete. And as they take over. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And the result here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And they'll get him down as he's inside on 1st down.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
On play action, it's BREES. He's got White here. And they'll get this one to about the 20. On the toss, here's Johnson. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. As they were able to push him backwards on first down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple.
That's what they're looking for here. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back. Good on second down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. On the draw, this is Tomlinson. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. At the half, as we've done all year, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta.
A little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? Looking to throw again on second down. BREES, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts before what will be an important third down. Now BREES. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to end 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
On the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Now a man open down the middle of the field. Backfield complete. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. Vic now.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running passing offense nowadays.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And his kick is indeed good. And the lead stretches to 6. The Charger drive about to get going. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It's the first of 2 games here on this Wild Card Sunday. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to yesterday's AFC wildcard game. And it's the Cincinnati Bengals who are moving on as they were able to eliminate the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, nothing settled in our wildcard game. It's a tight one as we get ready for the third quarter. Standing by to take you the rest of the way, let's get it back to Brandon and Charles.
Come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this ability to see what you've done, they're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this.
8.
Check 26.
Off the play fake, Vic steps away. And now he's going to use his legs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brain. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure
of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. To throw on third down. Vick. And that is incomplete. Possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you really script.
On 2nd and 9, BREES. It's caught. This is White. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Play there. 54 yards as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post?
And they're staring at a fifth, barring a conversion here on third down. Throwing, Vick, rolling to his left. He may try and run for this. And he gets it to the 34. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. On third down, Vick. Well, the two men come together, and it's smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. To throw, Vick. And that will be incomplete to go again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything.
2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming. BREES going to try and throw on third down. And he'll have his man. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now BREES. It's caught. Cooper. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And he'll get it in. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. And he's got this down to the 35. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA.
Situation, let's go. Check 31, check 31.
From the 31, BREES. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now BREES on third down. He's going to find his running back short of the first down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little, playbook a little bit, and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
And this is Tomlinson, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Again, it's Tomlinson. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Great run there, but it looked like they were going to have him for the stop. He was able to push through. They didn't wrap up defensively.
No, they didn't. All credit to the runner for making it happen, breaking through some contact and going a long way. The defense, they're not going to be real happy with themselves. They had a great opportunity that they let slip through their hands.
Now here's Vick. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Chris Thompson there to make the in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. BREES. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Delayed give to Sproles. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. They run. It's Johnson. And he's got the 1st down before being after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's BREES to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this down near the now from the 30. Shotgun now for BREES. That's complete to White. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. To throw is BREES. Quick hitter here, it's down. BREES now on 1st down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's at last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw, it's BREES. This will be caught at about the 5. 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now BREES. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
Brandon, it is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
The kick by McManus is good. The Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd down now. Tomlinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across 11 situation. On 3rd down, Vick. Oh, he cannot get away. Down goes Vick.
All day, baby. All day. We coming all day.
BREES getting ready to go again on offense. And after a rough start, as we take a peek at the numbers, he's going in the right direction now.
So often when you see a game start the way we saw this one start for him, you just wonder if he's got a chance to bring it back at all, and that's exactly what he's done. Love seeing that happen simply because you know a guy has struggled, and now he's found a way. That's pretty good stuff right there.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Now this one complete on the slant route. And he takes this up before being corralled. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger 1st down.
That gets them the 1st down, but they've still got to move quick.
In there on the 1st down completion. BREES one of the best ever in these situations as he's trying to get his guys set. Now meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw. From midfield, here's BREES. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And he's... From midfield, here's BREES. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And on down at the 44-yard line. Back to throw. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeout.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. As 5 ticks remaining on the clock. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. And they'll indeed take a knee. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22. And Charles on the losing side of things, you know, they didn't come in here as the favorite to these playoffs, but they came in with a lot of hope and anticipation. Tough to have that all snuffed out so quickly.
It really is. You're one of 12 teams when the playoffs begin that still has a chance to win the Super Bowl. So that's pretty darn good. And as you often talk about, a lot of hope when the playoffs start. Well, that ended for them. But when they look back, they'll have a lot to be proud of and see if they turn the page towards the next season.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew.